Hotel family, so the theme for today is Kuji Chakalia. Kuji Chakalia means self-determination. We define ourselves, name ourselves, create ourselves, and speak for ourselves.
Philadelphia Freedom Schools, how y'all feeling? Fantastic, terrific, great, all day long, whoa.
White, and today we'll start off with the pouring of the libations. We like to pour affirmation for the ability to be here today, Ashe. We like to pour a libation for all of the lessons we have learned that have helped us become our better selves, Ashe. We like to pour a libation for all of our ancient kings and queens, Ashe. Also, we like to pour libations for all of our freedom fighters, Ashe. Such as Madam C.J. Walker, Ashe. Malcolm X, Ashe. Harriet Tubman, Ashe.
Hey, we're doing another ancestor. This ancestor name is Roy Wilkins. Roy Wilkins was a prominent activist in the civil rights movement in the United States from 1930 to 1970. He was born August 30th, 1901 and died September 8th, 1981. Roy Wilkins.
Our next righteous ancestor is Unita Blackwell. Born March 18, 1933 in Lula, Mississippi, Unita Blackwell is a civil rights activist, community developer, politician, and author. Unita Blackwell is a part of our Mississippi history. She did not finish high school and worked in the Delta cotton fields until she was 30 years old. Then she was a voter registration worker in the early 1960s. She served 2 years as the president of the National Conference of Black Mayors. She holds 4 honorary doctorates and has received numerous other awards for her contributions to human rights. She has traveled to China 16 times as a Goodwill ambassador, and Unita Blackwell died May 13, 2019 in Ocean Springs Hospital, Mississippi.
And lastly, we would like to pour affirmation for all of our babies yet to come, so they come and carry on our legacy, Ashe. Ashe. Ashe.
Today for Freedom School's Read Aloud, we're going to be reading CJ's Big Project, a story by C.J. Watson, illustrated by Cameron Wilson, written by Tamika Newhouse. Walking into the gym, CJ dribbles his basketball in hopes of blowing off some steam. Just moments before, CJ received bad news from his teacher, Miss Anderson, and basketball was the perfect distraction. He shoots the ball towards the basket, but he misses. Coach Madison walks in and notices CJ playing alone. "Hey CJ, school's over. Shouldn't you be headed towards the school bus? I got a bad grade on my science project today, coach, and I don't want to tell my parents. CJ plops down on the bleachers, dropping his head in shame. Failure is a part of life, son. Just keep trying to do better. Is there a way to make up the grade? With a faint of hope in his voice, CJ says, my teacher is giving me the chance to make it up and do the project over. I have to do good, coach, or I won't be able to play in the next game. Coach pats CJ on the shoulder. You can do this, CJ. I have faith in you. Be as confident as you are on the court. On the bus, CJ tunes out the noise and stares out the window. He thinks about Coach Madison's advice. Be confident like I am on the court. Be confident like I am on the court. Basketball is easy for me. That's where I feel most comfortable and free. The thoughts roll around in his head before he shouts out, I will do great this time. I have to play in the next big game. Who are you talking to? A voice from behind him asks out of nowhere. CJ quickly turns around to face his classmate Tim. You scared me, Tim? I was just thinking about my science project. I have to do it over or I can't play in the next big game. So why do you have to do it over? Miss Anderson says that I didn't explain gravity in my project. Basketball could work. There's a science to it. Look it up. Should be easy, Tim assures him. CJ feels a bit more of hope. Thanks, Tim. CJ makes it home and walks in the house and drops his backpack by the front door. Mama, I'm home, he yells, making his way up into the kitchen to grab a snack. Welcome home, son. Your teacher called the house today and mentioned your project. You didn't get a good grade? No, Mama, I didn't, but I really tried my best. Sitting down at the kitchen table, CJ kicks his shoes off to get comfortable. He spots an apple in the fruit bowl and takes a bite. I'll do better the next time, Mama. I promise. He says, crunching down on his fruity snack. His mother pinches his nose when she takes a whiff. His mother pinches her nose when she takes a whiff of something strong. Those socks smell, CJ. We have to wash them. No, Mama, they're my lucky socks. They help me win the games. If we wash them, they won't have magical powers anymore. CJ jumps to explanation. Waving her hands to block the smell, Mama shakes her head. Those smelly socks can't possibly help with anything. Woo! The smell is so bad, she has to cover her nose. Well, let's just wear them on the game day. Now, off to your room. The teacher wants you to redo your project. I'll see you when dinner is ready. Yes, Mama. CJ grabs his backpack and rushes to his room to get started. Determined to not fail this time, CJ focuses really hard on his homework. Remembering his coach's advice, Tim's suggestion, and then his mother's encouragement, a thought pops into his head. I will show everybody how to play basketball. This will work. CJ, excited, begins to write down his ideas on how basketball and science can work together to help win a game. First, make sure the weight of the ball is good, and then you give it a huge bounce. Yes, this is going to be great. On the day of the presentation, CJ sits nervously at his desk, waiting for the chance to present his project. Tim decides to walk over when he sees his friend. What's up, CJ? Did you finish your project? He asks. Yes, but I'm nervous. What if Miss Anderson doesn't get it and she fails me again? Hey, don't think about it. Just stay focused and you'll pass. Trust your gut. Thanks, Tim. Well, here goes nothing. He says after hearing Miss Anderson call his name to come to the front of the class. When he makes it to the front, he begins bouncing the ball. Dribbling isn't just about bouncing it. It's about the control. It's about control too. And gravity can help you control the ball. Your project is on basketball? Miss Anderson asks. CJ begins to hear his coach's voice again in his head. Be as confident as you are on the court. Yes, ma'am. My project is about the science of basketball. Bouncing the ball on the ground, passing it to your teammate, and shooting it at the goal. All depend on physics, math, and the law of motion, CJ confidently says, hoping that Miss Anderson understands. This is true. Tell us more. Miss Anderson grows excited. So do his classmates. Well, this is my favorite basketball. I am able to grip it easily. See? CJ extends his arm outwards and then drops the ball. It hits the ground and bounces back towards his hand. Gravity, CJ speaks confidently. His classmates laugh and applaud him as they begin to understand dribbling and controlling the ball. Controlling the ball is the first step, but the next is learning to shoot. Now that takes talent, you know. CJ jokingly points to himself as the class erupts into laughter. Miss Anderson walks up to CJ and pats him on the shoulder. Nicely done, CJ. This was nicely done. I just had to be confident like I'm on the court, Miss Anderson. It was easy from there, so I can play in the game next week, CJ asks excitedly. Laughing, Miss Anderson nods her head. Yes, CJ, you can play in the next game. Yes, CJ cheers. Walking back to his desk, CJ looks down at his lucky socks. I knew these socks were lucky. The end. The end.
What's up, Freedom Schools? Today I'm going to be teaching you guys a new chant called Fannie Lou Hammer. It's a little difficult and it's a little long, but I have faith in you guys and you guys are going to get it. It goes like this. Fannie Lou Hammer was a brave old soul, and a brave old soul was she. Say what? Make sure you guys emphasize they say what. Then it goes, she was the preacher and the teacher and she knew how to reach you. So let's introduce Fannie. Then the next part is, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. So what you going to do? What you going to do, Lou? And you're going to repeat that. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. So what you going to do? What you going to do, Lou? I'm going to fight for freedom now. Yes, y'all. Yes, yes, y'all. Yes, yes, y'all. Okay? And you're going to repeat that again. I'm going to fight for freedom now. Yes, y'all. Yes, yes, y'all. Yes, yes. Okay? So, once you get all of that, the next part is, who going to win the fight? We're going to win the fight. You're going to repeat that. Who going to win the fight? We're going to win the fight. And then the last part is, we're going to win the fight for freedom now. So, yes, you got to get hyped with that chant and make sure you raise your fist at the end of the chant. Thanks, guys.
I took the cake, yeah. All about cake, yeah. Can we relate? All about cake, yeah. I took the cake.
I have a recognition. I said I have a recognition. I would like to recognize teens in Chicago who turned a abandoned alcohol store into a pop-up super fresh market for the citizens of Chicago.
Good morning. My name is Michaela Smith, and I'll be doing the current events for today. Now, this particular current event happened July 17th, 2020. And the person will be, our topic today will be Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry is giving back to his adopted city of Atlanta. The actor and director gifted 1,000 $50 gift cards to the people in need on Thursday morning. A spokesperson for Perry said the Atlanta Police Department handed out the Groger gift cards. Ashe, my brother, salute to you. And I quote, "This is about the community that I love, that I live and work in. This is about good people who are in need of a hand up, not a hand out. This is about the good police officers who do their jobs well every day, some of which are personally my friends," Perry said in a statement. And I quote, "This is about trying to bridge unity in a city that adopted me and held me up high enough to reach my own branch on the tree of success. I love Atlanta. It's my people." Ashe, brother. Ashe.
Hey family, this is Sister Dr. Kelly, and this is my rendition of the Black National Anthem. Lift every voice and sing.
To earth and heaven ring, ring with the harmonies of liberty.
Let her rejoice and rise high as the listening skies.
Let her resound loud as the rolling sea.
Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us.
Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us.
Facing the rising sun
Of a new day begun.
Let us march on till victory is won.
We don't take no L.
Our artist of the week is Roberta Washington. She is the founding principal of Roberta Washington Architects, one of the only architecture firms in the United States led by an African American woman. She is a commissioner on the New York City Landmarks Preservation Commission. Washington received her bachelor's degree from Howard University and received a full scholarship to Columbia University. She earned her master's degree in architecture from Columbia University. And during her education, she was active in organizations including the Women's Caucus at the AIA and Alliance of Women in Architecture. So the question this week is, after Roberta Washington earned her master's degree, what is the name of the country that she spent 4 years working on hospital and housing projects at? Do not forget to send answers to the Artist Connection at the email below, freedomschoolsankofa@gmail.com. So this week, it's a new Instagram challenge. Hey, find someone in your community that represent truth and snap a pic. Carry it at Freedom School Sankofa.